Hey everybody, Mr. Ben here, and it's Friday. This is from the NuMinds vault. If I seem a little bit rattled and strange today, it's because something weird has happened, and I just need some help. I need someone to tell me that I'm not crazy. I'm hoping that knowing that I had the vault episode today at 4, I thought, you know what? There's some super minds out there. I'm gonna recruit the folks who tune in to the vault today at 4 to just help me get my head straight on this. It's just wacky stuff. Alright, I don't know if you remember, but way back in week 1 of NuMinds TV, like episode 2, I think, of the vault, we talked about the cipher wheel, the Caesar cipher, and we were talking about codes and hiding information and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if I just stirred something up talking about all that weird business, but I got the weirdest thing in the mail. And I don't know what to make of it. Okay, so this is it was an envelope, right? It came in the mail. It was addressed to me. There was no return address, so I don't know who it came from. Number 1, right? Already weird flags going, right? So then I thought, okay, what's the harm? It's a piece of paper. I'm going to open it up. So I open it up, and I'm going to show you. I've already opened it, as you can see, but I'm going to show you what I got. There's 2 pages. Page 1 looks like this, okay? Now, if you can read that, then you're from a planet that I'm not from, because that, to me, does not look like regular English. You can see it says the date. I got it yesterday, 4/9/20, April 9th, 2020. It says, for Mr. Ben's eyes only. Okay, so, red flag number dos. No return address. It's saying that it's only for me to read in some weird way, in red marker. And then, what? In the jib-jab gibberish, oops, upside down, not that it matters if it's upside down, is all that business. Come on, help me please, help me folks, sincerely, LL? Come on, how many red flags do I need here before I just throw it in the trash, burn it, and run away and forget it ever came? Oh man, but I'm not that kind of person, I'm curious. I love this kind of stuff. And remember we were talking about the cipher wheel and how exciting it actually is to decipher and encipher messages. And I thought, you know what? This does look like gibberish. It looks like maybe, a chicken stepped in an inkwell and then danced on the page a little bit. But it's not. I think there's an order to the madness. And you know what? I was looking through all my notes because I've been exploring secret ciphers for many years, right? And some of these symbols started to look kind of familiar. Do those look familiar to any of you? Huh? Do these symbols look like they could be something more than chicken dance gibberish? I think they do. You know what? So I was digging around my notes, and of course I went to the internet and the Googles, and I found some very interesting twists that I think could be good clues. Now, one thing I found was a secret cipher that's been used for hundreds and hundreds of years that looks like this, okay? And it actually has a name, a couple of names. One name that this cipher has is the pig pen cipher. It sounds so silly, right? I get, this room's a pig pen or a pigsty. What's a sty? Side note, what is a sty anyways? Okay, pig pen. Yeah, what did I see in this that made me think that it could have to do with my weird letter? Well, look, okay, I'm gonna hold them side by side for a minute. And then what I did was I took photos of these things and I put them into a file so that we could work through them together today, okay? So look, look closely at the weird letter and then look closely at the pig pen cipher. Letter, cipher. Letter, cipher. Okay, you get the picture, right? So look. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you picking up what I'm putting down, as Mr. T would say? Are you picking it up? Look, those shapes on my letter look just like the shapes kind of like hidden inside this tic-tac-toe board and the weird thing down below. That's because in the pigpen cipher, each one of the shapes inside this thing represents that letter, right? So look, you draw like a tic-tac-toe board and you start writing the alphabet. And then instead of writing the letter when you want to write the code, you write that shape. And since these two look the same, right? So if there's a dot in it, then it's the letter on that part. And if there's not a dot, then it's the letter on that part. Same thing down here, because there's, in the English alphabet, there's 26 letters. And so they need 26 spaces. So like one tic-tac-toe board's not enough. But anyhow, before we go to like the decipher screen that I prepared for us, I want to show you page 2 of the letter, which has me honestly even a bit more freaked out. Okay. So this, I don't even know if it's right side up. That's how weird it is. So look, this is page 2 of the letter. Now look, I'm already dizzy from page 1, and this one just makes me like swarm, right? Look, I don't even know what that could mean. I'm not touching this one for now, like just so you know that it was there. We'll see what it means, but I haven't even tried to crack this yet. I like just figured this out, that this could be Pigpen. So I need a little help. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Like I said, I created a special little document that we can use to decipher this together. So I'm going to switch over to that. Gosh, guys, I need some help. I really need some help. I'm so loopy that I even forgot to play the intro video for the vault, right? In fact, let me do that now. I love the intro video. That'll give us all the energy we need to crack this cipher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the opening video now because I love it so much. I hate to miss it. So we're going to play that, and then we'll go to my screen, and you're going to help me. That same little curl. So what we're going to do is actually talk about 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay, now I feel better. We played the video, you heard the jingle, that earworm is in, and that, you know what that jingle does? It actually increases your brain power. Scientifically, not proven, but it could be true. You understand me? So let's just say that it did, and we're going to need that brain power in just a moment to crack this cipher. So let's go, I promise. Let's look at my screen, and I'll show you what I got going on here. So here, I took a photocopy of the letter. I uploaded it into this document along with the Pigpen key that I just showed you. So I'm gonna try to make the screen even a little bit bigger. Let's go view full screen. Make sure you guys can still see everything. Make sure the little call out with me is not blocking it. Okay, perfect. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's kind of like talk through this. We have to go kind of letter by letter here. So follow my cursor if you can. So this very first symbol on the letter, right? It is kind of like a line going across, and then on the right side of that line goes straight down. You see that? So let's look over here at all the options of our tic-tac-toe boards, or this, multiplication sign, or X, however you see it. And let's see which one of those spots could this first symbol represent. So what I do is I look at that shape, and it's empty now, but which section over here looks like that, but with a letter in it? And so this, I notice, is kind of like a corner. It's a corner. It doesn't have a dot in it, right? We talked about that a second ago. It doesn't have a dot. So I think we're talking G. I think we're talking G. So let's get started. I'm going to write the letter G there. Okay, you guys see that? Let me make that. See if I can make that text bigger. That's pretty small. Let's go like, that's a little small too. I'm going to keep going. Working on the fly here. Let's go. 24. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see that. Okay. So that's letter 1. Perfect. Letter 2. Okay. That's the corner as well. That also doesn't have a dot. Okay. An I. Okay. G-I. G-I. G. Okay. All right. This one, ooh, that's not a corner for sure. It's pointy. I noticed that these ones up on top don't have a pointy part, but the ones down here do. This one has, let's see, the point facing upward. Oh, looks like someone just jumped into the document with me. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think you only have viewing rights, but please, with eyeballs on it closely, chime in on the comments if you can help me. Because I'm going to need all the help I can get. Okay. So let's see. Pointing upwards, empty on the bottom, no dot, pointing upwards, pointing. Oh, V. That's a V. Okay, cool. I'm going to put a V in there. Give. All right, this one is a box. It's a square. Where's there a square up here? Definitely not those two. All of these are like incomplete squares. Oh, I guess it's got to be the middle. But this one has a dot. Oh, so it doesn't have it. So the square without a dot is the E. Perfect. Okay. And it looks like, sometimes ciphers, it's hard to tell exactly where the words begin and end. But in this case, whoever wrote this left spaces. So I think this is a break between a word. So I'm going to put some space there just so we know that seems like that's a new word. So this, we got another pointy. This one's pointing down and empty. No dot. Pointing down. Oh, there. S. Okay. Oh, we've seen that before. Anybody remember? Here's the cool thing. When you're in the process of deciphering a message, sometimes you remember things that you just deciphered and you don't have to go back and do it again. So we just deciphered the empty square. Remember what it was? It's the last letter of this word is an E. So I'm just going to go put an E again. Give, se. Okay. Have we done this one before? Have we done this one on another word, on the first word? No, we didn't. But it's another corner, no dot. Let's see, corner, no dot. A C. Okay. Give sec, give sec, give sec, secun, seclude. I'm not going to try to guess yet. I don't have enough information. Okay. This we have another, oh, finally one with a dot. Okay. So we've got a corner. It's got a dot in it, and the corner is like open going down and to the right. Open down to right. No, that's up left. That's down. Oh, here we are with a dot in it. R. Wait, is that right? Did I miss a letter? Let me double check my work here. So we had S. We had E. We had... Okay, well, we'll put it. It could be something odd if it doesn't make a word. Okay. Oh, it's an R, not an L. Sorry, folks. Give secret. Oh, great. Here goes my paranoia through the roof again. They're talking about secrets. I mean, I should have figured it is a cipher, but still, they're just making it even more obvious. Okay. Give secret, and looks like it's another space, so I'm going to put another space. Looks like a new word. Have we done this letter yet? No. Okay. Give, we've done that. That's an E. Okay. Ooh, we got a double letter here. What word? Sometimes I just like play a game and like to guess. So we've got L-E, a double letter something. And then, oh, look, there's another E after it. So L-E blank blank E. And then an R we've just had. It's kind of like Wheel of Fortune. Remember that game where you have to fill in the letters? Now, listen, if you're younger than 30, you've probably never heard of Wheel of Fortune. It's a game show that used to be on TV where you would fill in the blanks to guess secret phrases. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Give secret something with a double here. Let's just look it up. We got the key right here. It looks like open to the left, no dot, T. And it's a double. So we got double T. Give secret letter. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Now this is starting to make sense. Give secret letter to who? When? Where? What? All the big questions we have to answer here, right? Okay. So we have another. Oh, we just translated that one. We just deciphered. Remember what it was? People, class. It's a T. Okay. Give secret letter T. And have we done this? No. But it looks like it's open to the right. It's not a corner. And it has a dot in it. Let's see. Open to the right. Oh, but that one doesn't have a dot. With a dot, 2. Give secret. Oh, okay. Now it's going to tell us who to give the secret letter to. By secret letter? Oh, I think by secret letter they mean this page 2, right? Okay, it's going to tell me who to give the secret letter to, page 2. Okay, so let me see here. Where were we? Right here. Looks like 2 more words. So I put a space. We've got open to the top, not a corner, with a dot. Okay, K. All right. Let's see. It is a corner. Open, down, and right. No dot. I. Ooh. Okay, where are we going here? Open to the left, not a corner, no dot. D. Give secret letter to kid. Oh, there's one more letter in this word. Let's see. Triangle. I call it triangle. I know it's not. It's like a letter V. Open on the top. No dot. That's an S. Give secret letter to kids. What? Oh, thank you, Ms. Zena. Finally, I'm getting some support out there. Ms. Zena, all the way from Lebanon, is helping me out here. It's K-I. That's right. So we got one more word here. We got, how many letters are in it? 1, 2, 3, 4 letters in that last word with an exclamation point. This is serious. Okay. Give secret letter to kids. Let's see. We got open to the right. Thank you, Miss Zena. There's a slight delay here, so I'm a few seconds ahead of you. So when you give me the help, I've already gone there. So I think I should pause for a while. Maybe you can help me with the first couple letters of the next. So I'm just gonna wait quietly and hope that Miss Zena can catch up and maybe give me the next letter or two. Miss Zena's laughing. I can tell. Okay, give secret letter to kids. Now I'm sure of it. Now I'm sure that this is the secret letter they're talking about. In other words, if you're a kid and you're watching this, either live or watching it on a video tomorrow, next week, and a year from now, somehow, I need to give a way for you to get this letter. Okay, so luckily I did. When I scanned the other part of the letter, I scanned this one too, and it's already on the link. It's already should be in the folder. Yay, Miss Zena! I didn't have to do all the work myself. All that time stalling paid off. Miss Zena, she says only. So ONLY exclamation point. Oh, now it's really sinking in. Give secret letter to kids only. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? Now I want to translate it even more. But, just to be honest and see how this plays out, I swear, solemn oath. How do you do a solemn oath on a Facebook Live? Solemnly swear I will not decipher a letter. It's for kids only. So if you're a kid, here's what, I mean, I didn't know they were going to say that, but here's what I did because I knew we would want to get to this. On the second page of this, look what I did. I put a copy of the mystery letter and the Pigpen code and space for you if you wanted to print off this page and check it out and see if you could crack the rest of this. I don't know what it could have to do with, but I have a feeling it's worth the effort. If you can get through this letter, I have a feeling there's something in it for you. And please let me know too, because I'm not a kid, right? I'm a boring old adult, so I don't get to translate it. But I do want to know what it turns out to be. And so another thing in the link that we put in the comments, another thing you'll find is just one large page of the key that looks like that. And a copy of the big letter again, in case you don't want to use it inside the smaller one. But please, folks, help me out here. You know, whatever this is, they went to a lot of trouble to send us some information. And I don't know what could happen. Maybe something's happening next week on NuMinds TV. And so that's why it was specifically delivered yesterday. I don't know. But I do also have a feeling that even if you're not watching this live and it's like weeks from April 9th, I have a feeling if you go through it, you can still follow the trail and figure out what this is all about. So, oh my goodness, that was fun. I love codes and ciphers because it's like a little mental adventure every time you do it. And I know that this morning on Steam and Arabic, they did secret codes and ciphers too, and they have their own secret code and cipher challenge going, right? Amazing stuff. There's a reason why it's so much fun to do. And that's because it's working like all different parts of our brain. Of course, our logical brain, because we're, using logical reasoning to translate from cipher to plain text. There's, linguistic skills getting into play, reading skills, processing, and problem solving, of course. So I'm gonna go. I like to say goodbye from the big screen. The big screen, NuMinds TV on the big screen. Can you imagine? Like in the theaters? Go to Cinemark for your next episode of NuMinds TV. Okay, just me. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, I know it's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. It's been a long week. And if you are tuning in live, wow, thank you for tuning in on a Friday afternoon. And you might be catching this, on the weekend for some fun enrichment time, or next week. That's awesome too, guys. It doesn't matter. This will be on YouTube. This will be live forever in the Smithsonian vaults. No, not literally. It's, who knows, right? History takes twists and turns. But as of right now, it's on YouTube, Facebook, and NuMinds.tv. And NuMinds TV is all about real inspired learning. Pursue your passion and follow the clues, and they will become your talent. Thanks, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend.